Hey sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to BBallBreakdown. I am really excited to get Czar back on the show with us to demonstrate one of my favorite things about basketball, the triangle offense. And you're not going to believe how realistic it is. So Czar, give us an overview. Like, how realistic is the triangle in 2K16?
Hey, Coach, thanks for having me, man. I'm excited to be here. Our triangle this year, it's really evolved since last year. We kind of put it in. We had some of the basics, but I tell you, this is the realest triangle you'll find in a video game format. It's not perfect. We still have some room to go, but we have a lot of options in this offense this year, Coach.
Well, what I love about it right now is that if you play the Knicks from this year or the Bulls from their 72-10 year, it's automatically triangle. There's no messing around with a lot of complicated drop-down menus, and it's very intuitive. That's very exciting to me when I just started playing around with it.
Yeah, Coach, you know, we wanted to, everybody is not Coach Nick, right? Everybody doesn't know exactly how these offenses run. So we try to make it as easy as possible, and I thought we did a really good job this year. The triangle, you just have to follow the prompts, and it'll help you and guide you to your scores.
Well, let's break right into it, because let's go over the basic 4 options. And if we all know the triangle like we've done in our videos that we could show you, you know, the basic sideline triangle is a guy in the wing and a guy in the corner and a low post. And the first option is the low post entry. So let's check that out. So here's the sideline triangle on the right side. You can see the low post, corner, and wing with the other 2 guys spacing. So talk to us about how these cuts work and when you see a split versus a straight speed cut to the basket.
All right, Coach, this is part of our dynamic decision points. Once the ball goes into the post, your players have options. And this time you'll see Scotty will speed cut baseline and Harper will speed cut through the middle. And he'll set the down screen on the power forward. And then the power forward will pop out, and then we'll just swing the ball back to the corner for a 3.
So on this play, what you're going to see here is a sideline triangle on the left side with Michael and Rodman in the corner. And watch the split that they do. Rodman steps up and sets a back screen for Mike. He goes right to the basket. Easy pass. Boom, shakalaka. Now, the reason why they do that split is because it's Michael Jordan and Dennis Rodman specifically on that side, right?
Yeah, they look at these two, and because Jordan is the scorer, Rodman comes and sets the split for Jordan. So it tries to dynamically allocate this here. Bam, and there it is right there for Jordan off that back screen there. So if they were reversed, then more than likely what you would have saw is Rodman go down to the corner for the split, or Rodman do a speed cut baseline and Jordan come through the middle, Coach. So it's a lot of dynamic actions that happen, and there's nothing the user has to do really to trigger those.
And there's not much the defense can do either to stop this, I would imagine.
No, definitely not, Coach. And I think you could talk about the fact that right now, there's a direct line for the pass from Jordan to Longley here. And that sets up the triangle beautifully, I think you'd agree. And now we just have options all day long on what we want to do to the defense. So they probably have to do something to stop that pass in there. What do you think, Coach?
Absolutely. I mean, you have to switch and sag off, and then, you know, then that opens up a whole other can of worms. So with the basic pinch post action, you want to be able to hit the cutter when he's moving up to the corner of the foul line. And in this case, it's Jordan. And as Rodman comes around, it's usually a handoff, but obviously Rodman isn't the real threat. That gives you a nice little kick out, and that's exactly how they'd run a 2-man game on the right side.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. That handoff doesn't just have to, as you know, doesn't just have to be for layups, but sometimes it can draw that help defender off the man handing off and just open him up for a nice open 15 to 18-foot shot there.
Is this one of those options where you can hold the B button down or the pass button down and then let go when it comes around to control that cutter better?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So in the pinch post, you don't always have to go to the corner of the foul line to get that ball. You'll see Pippen can break out. This is all completely like they do in real life. And when he breaks out, watch how Longley will back screen for Jordan in a shuffle cut. This is the kind of play that great Bulls team got a lot, and it was a ballet, an orchestra, getting guys. And look at the cut by Pippen. You know, they get anything they want on that.
Yeah, it's almost fielder's choice, Coach. And again, for the users, this will happen dynamically. Right here, we hit a dynamic decision point. our system looks and it says, hey, we've got Jordan, so let's not put Pip in the pinch post. Let's push him out, and then let's hit the shuffle cut for Jordan and bring him to the ball. And again, that's just dynamically happening. So if you can follow our pass prompts, you can run the triangle in 2K16.
So the third option of the triangle is really cool because it's the weak side forward coming across, and you get a backdoor step on this with Ron Harper going back to the basket there. Beautiful play, great pressure release. That must have been fun to put in, huh, Czar?
Oh, yeah, I was very excited about that, Coach. And one thing we did put in for you guys that like to actual call plays in our triangle, all our triangle plays that start with the ball on the wing have this as an automatic option. So if you don't make the initial pass, he's going to come up, and then we'll get this backdoor.
Awesome. So the fourth option in the triangle is after you look at the low post, pinch post, and then the backdoor step forward across, we have the corner option, which is almost every NBA team runs this, which is pass to the corner, cutter through, and then a ball screen from the center, and give you a nice little two-man game on that side. Clear it off. Pippen looks for some space, finds a little stop and pop. Beautiful.
Yeah, and we have a lot of little dynamic options, Coach, that we put in here. We also have one where on the pass, the center, instead of setting the ball screen, will step out to the wing, and then we can reverse the ball to the other side. So there's a lot of dynamic stuff we put in the triangle this year.
Oh, wow.
And it all just depends on the personnel you have on the floor.
One of the secret sauces to getting three-point shots in the triangle is when the passer hits the ball to the corner and cuts through, you're going to see Calderon get a weak side screen from a Flalo to get open in the corner. And this, in real life, this is a great way to do it. So as Melo comes around that pick and roll, he can find Calderon, and any good shooter can get space on that kind of a pass and get a three-point shot there and knock it down.
Yeah, Coach, that's just another one of those small little details that we put in that folks like yourself will notice. I don't think other people would even notice that. That was a great eye for you to pick that up. We have the pick and roll, strong side, and then we got weak side action. You know, they've got to defend the roll man. You know, they've got to defend the guy coming off the screen, and then you got Porzingis spotting up out there as well.
Absolutely.
Hey, Coach, I know you're a big triangle aficionado. A lot of people are saying that the triangle isn't really a modern offense because they can't get three-pointers out of it. I think I disagree. I know you certainly disagree. I think we got a decent example for you right here.
Let's check it out. So here we have the triangle forming on the left side. And here's what's really cool about the triangle is that as you play and you flow through this, you can always stick to its principles. Watch the split here. Michael splits with the back screen, and now he's going to continue his regular cut as if he was on the wing screening for the weak side forward. Pippen reads that. Bam, wide open three. Melo isn't getting close enough for that. There's a great example of a way to read and react, get threes, space the floor, and you're never out of the offense.
Absolutely, Coach. If we watch Jordan after his split, cuts through here, also opportunity for a pass and a dunk if that's available. And then, you know, you got to have players who are smart enough to read the situation and just come out and make it rain with Pip.
So there you have it, sports fans. That's how you can run the basic triangle. And trust me, there are a myriad of other options that they baked in there, right, Czar?
Oh, absolutely, Coach, and we can't wait to come back to show you even more, but we just want to cover the basics today. And like I told you before, there's a lot of stuff in here, Coach.
Makes me really excited. We got threes, we got cutting. It's really hard to defend this, believe me, so you're going to want to try and play the triangle as much as you can in 2K16. And don't forget, sports fans, at BBallBreakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in? You in, Czar?
I'm always in, Coach.